Today we have something that's kind of interesting. Right now it's 2026 and the rage is the $0 NFA tax stamp. Now, you'll recall back last year, the Trump administration tried to pass the One Big Beautiful Bill. And as part of that, what they tried to do is remove the tax stamp altogether. Sadly, that's not what happened. Today, what we're going to look at is, does a suppressor make an impact on your accuracy? So what I'm shooting today is the Bergara in-308 that we've looked at previously. Now, you'll recall a few months ago, we shot this with the Aero Lehar 30L on it. That's the FDE can. So flashback to that video if you haven't seen it already. We actually shoot some of the loads that we shoot in this video, which is what we're going to base our assessment on today. Now, in this video, what we're going to be shooting is the Dead Air Nomad LTI XC. So it is their titanium Nomad L, so the longer version of the Nomad, that is titanium printed, so it's much lighter. And the question that I wanted to ask today was, does a suppressor impact your accuracy? Now, there's really two ways that a suppressor can impact your accuracy. Number one, based on the weight of the suppressor. So I've got a couple of Rex cans behind me. You can kind of see that bronze one way back there. That is a Rex Silentium suppressor. It is a much heavier, longer offering with the intent of making things very quiet. Suppressors like that and suppressors like the OCL Hydro L, which is behind me on the 6.5 Creedmoor that you've seen me shoot before, those were intended for like PRS shooters to make things exceptionally quiet. So if you're going to be shooting out for all day, you want to manage your hearing, suppressors like that are made for that. For me, I'm a hunter. I want overall suppression best. Also, it helps reduce recoil overall. So if you're looking for something that's going to reduce your recoil, reduce your sound signature, these longer style cans are definitely for you. All right, so enough of my yapping. We're going to jump in. We're going to shoot some groups. We will come back at the end. We'll talk about the results compared to the last video with the Aero Lehar 30L, and then we will see, do suppressors make an impact on your accuracy? Catch you there. These are the Barnes 130 grain TTSX bullets, and we are going to shoot at the smaller cider target. We're going to go top left, bullseye there. 2988, 2988, 3005, 2996, 2996. Standard deviation of 6.2, average 2994. One thing I did notice in shooting this suppressor compared to some of the other ones that we've had on this particular host is there's a nice little crack out of it, but it's the sound was not bad. 150s, same target. We're just going to go to the right. One thing I love about these Bergaras is the action is just so smooth. 2854, 2845, 2860, 2859, 2860. This is another new offering from Hornady. These are an American whitetail, but it's an American whitetail tipped, so it's got the SST bullet. We are advertised 2850 out of these, so pretty fast for a 308. I haven't had great success with the Hornady American whitetail before, so for me, this will be a big deal if this is a successful round. 2684, we're well below box. 2676. I do see that other one. It's way low and way left. 2629. 2619. 2668. Average of 2655. The box advertises 2810. So we're about 150 feet per second slow. All right, last ones we're gonna shoot are back. These Barnes Harvest Collection Tip Game King, these were the ones that did the best. We are looking at 2680. So again, these are slow, but if they're accurate, that's really all that matters. They're in Barnes brass. They've got the Sierra Tip Game King bullets on them. They're 165 grains. Go top right bullseye there. 2633. 2608. 2603. 2633. 2627, average 2621. Box test 2680. A little slow. Not the best group, but also not the worst group we've seen today. All right, so I wrote down the ballistics on 3 of these because I wanted to compare them. Quick note on the Hornady American Whitetail, because there are 2 offerings by Hornady in the American Whitetail line. They just started releasing the American Whitetail Tipped, which is what you see me shoot here. But in the previous video, you're going to see me shoot this 150 grain interlock bullet. So I didn't directly compare them because the bullet is a little bit different. With the rest of these, we're shooting the same factory load. In fact, the bullets are probably from the same box. So we're going to assume that they're about the same there. All right, I got my handy dandy notebook here. So let's talk through some of the results. So sort of top to bottom in terms of the progression in which we shot them. First was the Barnes 130 grain TTSX bullet. That one in the last video, it shot 2,982 feet per second. The group size is 1.82 inches. So not super tight, definitely minute of deer. And also with that velocity, you're putting down a ton of energy. So totally capable for whitetail hunting. In this video, we shot that at 2,995 feet per second. So that's 13 feet per second faster. And it's a 2-inch group. So it's like 0.18 inches wider. So when you're looking at the 2 there, there's really not a big difference. The next round we shot is the 150 TTSX. We shot that one in this video, 2,856 feet per second. So that's today. And that shot a 1.5-ish inch group. So again, minute of deer, not incredible accuracy, but it does work. In the last video that we shot with the Arrow Lehar 30L on it, we shot that one 2,858 feet per second, so 2 feet per second faster at a 1.1 inch group. So grouping was great. Ammo is consistent between both of these. That tells me, number one, our environmental situation was probably very similar, but also, you know, in terms of group size, not a huge difference there. That 0.4 of an inch can make a difference at long range, but at practical distances, I mean, realistically, at like 300 yards, that's 1.2 inches if you're doing the math. So it makes a difference, but if you make good shots and your ammo is consistent, more importantly, then I would have no issues taking that out to 300 and shooting a decent group with it. All right, last bullet we shot was the Barnes Harvest Collection. That's with 165 grain Sierra tipped Game King in it. In the last video, we shot that one 2,614 feet per second with a 0.87 inch group. So that's with the Arrow Lehar 30L on it. And in this video, we shot that one 2,621 feet per second, so 7 feet per second different, faster in this video, and a 1-inch group, so a 0.13 inch wider group than we shot with the Arrow suppressor on it. So what do these results tell us? Well, number one, the Arrow suppressor actually made things tighter. That's an interesting thing. Again, that could be heavily on the shooter and maybe not so much on the suppressor. We got some pretty consistent velocities out of most of the ammo. That tells me the ammo is consistent, which means what the difference is between then and now is probably the shooter, not so much on the suppressor. Now, if you haven't seen some of the coverage recently, Bergara released a suppressor that they claim is going to make you more accurate. It's going to make the rifle more accurate. I'm very interested to see what they mean by that, because you see a lot by the way of precision rifle tuners, making sure your gas settings are exactly right, mitigating that recoil. And if I had to put a hypothesis on all this, so a hypothesis from the test, which is kind of a silly way to say it, it would be that you actually manage the recoil better, making you an overall better shooter, more than a suppressor makes you a more accurate shooter. So if you are taking advantage of the $0 tax stamp in 2026, let me know what you have on order. I'm excited to hear about it. As you can tell, I'm a suppressor fan. This year, we're going to really focus on making ourselves better shooters. So now that we move into the off season, we've got a lot of fun projects that we're working on. So I hope you stick around for them. Again, appreciate you watching. Leave the video a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we will catch you in the next video.